Hello, Pewter people. Scott Reynolds here with another Pewter Pulse. Are you ready for a Bucs playoff run? You'd probably be happy just for a Bucs win at this point, right? Something that hasn't happened with Tampa Bay since that Week 4 victory at New Orleans. The Bucs have lost three straight after a 3-1 start and are now really in a must-win mode this week against a very similar 3-4 Texans team at Houston. Tampa Bay has to stop its three-game losing skid and get back to 500 with a win. More importantly, the Bucs really need to go 2-1 over the next three games, likely with wins over the Texans and the Titans, rather than beating a slumping yet talented 49ers team in San Francisco, right? But getting to 500 with a 5-5 record in 3 weeks is critical because there are plenty of winnable games coming up over the next 10 weeks, starting with this Sunday's game at Houston. The Bucs only play two teams with the winning record down the stretch, the 49ers and the Jaguars. And a quick look at the schedule shows plenty of opportunities, winnable games, and against some quarterbacks that are not exactly world beaters. The next 2 weeks, the Bucs will play a pair of rookies in Houston's C.J. Stroud and Tennessee's Will Levis, who looked impressive in his first NFL start in a win over the Atlanta Falcons last week. Or maybe it was just those throwback Houston Love You Blue Oilers uniforms. But Titans fans have seen this before. Remember, Marcus Mariota had a 4-touchdown game in his NFL debut against Jameis Winston and the Bucs, and wound up being a backup for three different teams after flaming out in Tennessee. Let's take a look at the quarterbacks Todd Bowles and the Bucs face down the stretch. After Stroud and Levis, it's Brock Purdy with the 49ers, who is not nearly as invincible now as he was last year and earlier this season. Then Gardner Minshew, not Anthony Richardson, with the Indianapolis Colts. 2 games against Carolina's Bryce Young, Jordan Love in Green Bay, and then maybe Desmond Ridder and Derek Carr, or maybe Taylor Heineke and Jameis Winston. If the Falcons and Bucs play each other and they make a quarterback change and go with Heineke, or maybe the Saints later in the year make a quarterback change and go with Jameis Winston over Derek Carr. The best quarterback that the Bucs face in the second half of the season is easily Jacksonville's Trevor Lawrence. He's got them off to a 6-2 start. There's no way the Bucs should be anything less than 6-4 in these last 10 games over the last 2.5 months of the year, if not 8-2. I don't think they're going to be 8-2. I'm betting on 6-4 due to the fact that Tampa Bay's offense is still struggling to score points, but that should be enough to get the Bucs to 9-8 and into the playoffs, either as a wild card or winning the NFC South for a third straight year. Todd Bowles got this head coaching job in Tampa Bay for his defensive prowess. He was the hand-picked replacement by Bruce Arians and signed off on by the Glazers and Jason Light because, of all things, Todd Bowles helped the Bucs win a Super Bowl. Remember? 9 points from the Kansas City Chiefs, harassing Patrick Mahomes all day, keeping him out of the end zone. Well, that was against one of the best quarterbacks, not just in the NFL, but maybe in league history when it's all said and done. If Todd Bowles wants to avoid the hot seat in Tampa Bay, his defense has to take advantage of the upcoming rookie quarterbacks and the backup quarterbacks he's going to face on the schedule here in the remaining games in 2023. If not, that could ultimately be his undoing in Tampa Bay, because there are 6 or more wins for the ticking down the stretch for these Buccaneers. No excuses. The Bucs should make the playoffs. Well, folks, no excuses for you. You need to sign up and subscribe to Pewter Report TV. That's our YouTube channel for more Pewter Pulse episodes, the Pewter Report podcast, Pewter Game Day, and other great Bucs video content. Find us on YouTube at Pewter Report TV. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notifications that lets you know when new videos are posted or when we go live. And please make sure that you leave a comment, give us a like. That helps our algorithm, helps us get in front of more awesome Pewter people like you. Make sure to follow us on social media, X, Facebook, and Instagram at Pewter Report. And go to pewterreport.com for breaking news, inside scoop, injury reports, and game coverage. And I'll be back soon with a new Pewter Pulse.